Look at this beautiful homemade salmon caviar, fresh, shiny, and perfectly salted. It tastes better than anything you will find in a store. And the best part is, it's actually very simple to make. Today, I'm going to show you step by step how to prepare salmon roe into delicious caviar. But before we begin, let me take you back to the fishing trip where it all started. We were out on the water fishing for king salmon, and it was an incredible day. We caught a lot of fish, and when the captain was cleaning them, I noticed that some had roe inside, big, beautiful sacks of salmon eggs. I told the captain to make sure to save the roe. He looked surprised because many people just throw it away. But I explained that this is actually a delicacy. It's very tasty, very healthy, and surprisingly easy to prepare. Out of the 10 salmon we caught that day, about 4 or 5 had roe. And since I plan to go fishing again in the fall, when there will be even more roe, this recipe will definitely come in handy. So let's get started. The best way to prepare salmon roe is by salting it. That's the traditional method. To begin, you need warm water. The temperature should be about 40 to 45 degrees Celsius, which is 105 to 115 Fahrenheit. You can boil water and let it cool down, or simply use warm water from the tap. I'll be using 2 liters of warm water for this recipe. For every liter of water, you will need 2 tablespoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Since I'm using 2 liters, I'll add 4 tablespoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Stir the mixture very well until the salt and sugar completely dissolve. This creates the brine solution that will cure the eggs. Now it's time to clean the roe. Take the fresh roe, you don't want it frozen, it should be fresh directly from the fish, and place it into the warm brine. Then take a kitchen whisk, the kind you use to beat eggs or mix cake batter, and gently stir the roe inside the water. You'll notice that the thin membranes, also called film, will start to stick to the whisk. That's exactly what we want. Keep stirring and swirling until the eggs separate from the membranes. If you have a stubborn piece of roe that doesn't release easily, just take a small section and gently rub it with the whisk to free the eggs. Continue until all the membranes are removed. At this point, you should be left with nothing but beautiful individual salmon eggs floating in the brine. Once the roe is cleaned, the next step is to strain it. Pour the contents through a fine mesh strainer or sieve and let the water drain completely. What remains is clean, glossy salmon eggs, ready to be seasoned. Now transfer the roe into a clean glass container. Taste a small spoonful. If you feel that it's not salty enough, you can sprinkle in just a little extra salt and gently mix. But usually the brine gives the perfect balance. Next, add 4 to 5 tablespoons of olive oil. This step is important because the oil works as a natural preservative, helping the caviar stay fresh for 5 to 6 days in the refrigerator. Stir the roe carefully with a spoon, coating all the eggs with the oil. Once that's done, cover the container with a lid and place it in the fridge. You can technically eat it right away, but it's much better to let it sit for at least 1 to 2 hours or even overnight. This allows the salt to fully penetrate every egg and gives the caviar a richer, smoother taste. The refrigeration also helps kill any remaining bacteria and keeps everything safe and fresh. And now, the best part, the taste test. After sitting overnight in the fridge, the caviar is ready to eat. Look at these beautiful eggs, shiny, firm, and perfectly salted. Take a spoonful, spread it on bread, or serve it with coffee and enjoy. The flavor is simply divine. Honestly, it tastes better than any caviar you'll find in the store. My family absolutely loves it, and usually the entire container disappears in just 2 days. The kids enjoy it, my wife enjoys it, and it's always a special treat. So, remember this. If you ever go fishing for salmon and find roe inside, never throw it away. It may look unusual at first, but it's a true delicacy. With just warm water, a little salt, a bit of sugar, and some olive oil, you can prepare amazing homemade salmon caviar in less than an hour. It's quick, healthy, and incredibly tasty. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you try this recipe yourself and share it with your family. Don't forget to check out my other videos too, where I show you how to salt salmon fillets and how to smoke salmon with cold smoking. Until next time, Enjoy your meal, good luck with your fishing trips, and see you soon.